going on, everybody? It's Charlie here. You ever have one of those days where one of those nights where you wake up at 11 a.m. and then you can't go back to sleep, so you end up staying up all night and then oversleeping in the morning? And yeah, I just had one of those. So we're up today, and I'm grabbing some things to put on the trailer. I've got apparently have a text message. I've got a Christmas light job to finish up. Let me set this camera down. Yeah, so I got to grab my ladder. So this is a 14-foot roof ladder. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah. So this is a 14-foot roof ladder. It's got, let me just show you. It's got these hooks on the end, and you can push these in and turn them 90 degrees, and it'll hook onto the ridge of a roof. Now I've got my safety harness in the truck, along with my lifeline, carabiners, whatnot. And so we're going to finish putting up some Christmas lights. I've got a customer about 25 minutes from here that I do a lot of work for, and they asked about putting up Christmas lights. I said, fine, let's get it done. So I couldn't finish the job because I didn't have the Ridge Pro roof hook to tie off to, so I've got that now. And yeah, so we're gonna go get it done. All right, well, just pulled in here to the local gas station and grabbed a chicken Sammy and a Red Bull. Good way to get the day started. Breakfast of champions, I hear. And we're headed out. And I want to add, like, I'm not a professional Christmas light installer. This isn't like a main staple for my business. This is just a really good customer who asked if I could give her a hand, and of course, I mean, I'm not going to turn down the work because it's pretty easy. Two, it's a really good customer. Ended up doing Christmas lights for a family member of hers as well. But just installing customer supplied lights, nothing crazy. Look up Clippa, C-L-I-P-A. You can find them on Facebook. They've got a website as well. It's Christmas Light Installer, Christmas Light Installation Professionals Association, or something like that. Lots of great information there. You can get vendor information for commercial Christmas lights. They've got training videos on how to do the jobs, how to bid them. I mean, there's more information through them than I ever would have imagined. I actually didn't realize that holiday lighting was as big of an industry as it was, or as it is. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, so anyways, we're on our way to the job, and let's get to it. folks, well, we're here at the property. I am getting my harness and ridge hook ready to go up on the roof. Let me show you a little bit of that right now. So that's where I'm going to be working today. And yeah, so I just figured you might want to see how all this kind of goes together. So yeah, check it out. Alright folks, so let me turn here so the sun isn't right in the lens. So I am up on this roof and I've got my Ridge Pro set up in my harness. I've got my lifeline. I got to grab my my Christmas lights that are hanging and I'll put them up. And I just kind of want to show you kind of how this is set up. And again, I'm not a professional roofer. I've never been trained in roofing. This is just from online research I've done from other Christmas light installers who are professionals and what seemed to work, so I made an investment in my safety. And yeah, so on this section here that I'm sitting on right here, it's not that steep. You can't really tell it here, but it's like a 6x12 or a 6/12 or whatever the terminology is. It's just it's not very steep, and you might be able to notice. Let's see, if you look over my shoulder here, you can kind of see where the leaves are, where the pitch is. It's not that steep. It's very easy to walk on. I mean, I was up here without a harness and everything, and it was perfectly fine. Now this section here, this is much steeper, and this is like a 8.5 or a 9/12. And so this edge here, got to start right there where you see those Christmas lights hanging, and I've got to run the Christmas lights all the way up and all the way over. And if you see up here, I apologize about the glare, Yeah, I can't really do a whole lot about that glare. There you go. On the corner of the screen, you can see my lifeline here. This is hooked to the Ridge Pro. And so that is adjustable. And basically it adjusts to the pitch of the roof. Send it over to Ridge. Per OSHA standards, you have to put screws in all 4 corners. And then it'll hold you in place. And see if we look over here, I can actually pull on this. Now, good safety practice is if you need the rope to pull on to safely work on the roof, it's too steep and you shouldn't be there. Let's be realistic for a moment. If the rope is there and I need some stability, I am going to use it. So yeah, there's that. So what I'm going to do, because this is a very short run of lights up and over, I'm going to actually climb up. I'm going to move my Ridge Pro over just a little bit. I'm going to pull these lights up here and I'll go ahead and prep them. I'm going to go ahead and get all the little clips on and have them ready to install so that when I do get to the edge of the roof, I'm not wasting time installing clips. I'm just, boom, knocking them out. And that's what I'm going to try for. Alright, so I'm up here on the roof working, installing the little clips on the Christmas lights. This is a pretty easy part, but you have to orient your clips in the right direction. And unfortunately, if you put 100 clips on a string of lights and they're in the wrong direction, you have to sit like a child on a roof and change it, which is what I'm doing now. It's pretty boring. As I say, as you can see, I need the clip facing that direction and all mine are facing that direction. So I have to switch them. That's pretty boring. It's easy work. I can show you there. That's how I'm putting them on there. Don't know if it's right. It works. I know that. I know my customer's happy with it. Not entirely sure if there's really anything else that goes into that equation that matters, but if the customer's happy and it works, I'm gonna call it good. But I figured I'd turn the camera on because, quite frankly, this is extremely tedious and boring. And I'm working solo, so I don't have anyone to talk to. My phone is in my pocket, so I don't know if you've ever worn a harness before, like a Class 1 or Class 2 fall protection harness. It's not exactly easy to get your phone in and out of your pocket when you're wearing one. Now, granted, if I were to fall, I would need to call someone to come help me because I am working solo, or make an attempt to lower myself down using my safety gear. Not sure how well that works. This strap here, whenever you fall, it stretches out pretty far. I'm not entirely sure how far, but it's I think it's like 9 feet. So I would essentially have to pull myself up about 9 feet in order to reach the ring to release the tension. And it's really not an ideal design for somebody working by themselves, because I mean, if I fall, that's horrible. But it can happen. Once I fall, then what? My customer won't be home until 8, 9 o'clock tonight. So do I dangle there like a moron for 9 hours, 8 hours. But it's what I got, and it'll keep me from impacting the concrete. So for right now, I'll take it. And if anybody would like to set up a GoFundMe to purchase a bucket truck or a one of those tow behind 50-foot man lifts that I'd appreciate it. Shoot, y'all get a bucket truck for me, I'll even give you a t-shirt. Yeah, that's pretty cool, huh? Alright, so it looks like I got the rest of these proper. I think I'm just going to turn the camera and maybe move it up a little bit and just let you guys watch me fall off the roof. That's good, right? And if it happens, maybe I can sell the video to OSHA as an example of what not to do. I'm kidding. For really. I'm sure OSHA's would find something they wouldn't like about my setup anyways. Alright, let's see here what we got. And there we are, we're level. Yeah, there you go. I should add that anytime you're up on a roof working and you have to knock something off the roof, it's extremely fucked. realized that you couldn't see me down here on the bottom, and the camera zoomed out pretty far. You may not be able to hear me, especially over the dog barking. But I'm just inching my way up, putting the lights on one at a time. I may fast forward this in editing, so you're not just staring at my back the whole time. Oh, mentioning the GoFundMe. Yeah, if you guys want to get me a GoPro Hero 11 with like the creators pack and all that good stuff, that'd be huge too. Big thumbs up there. Alright folks, as you can see, I was using my little tagline to move as I was coming down. So this bit here, if you fall and you pull, it locks up, but if you squeeze this, you can move it all over your lifeline. I have made it with the lights all the way to the ridge. I've got about 4 more light bulbs on this string. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to step down, take about a 5-minute, regrouping, because I'm not a fan of heights, and go ahead and get my second string ready and get the clips put on it, and so when I go to the other side, I can just kind of rock and roll and knock it out. Well, let me show you. So, oh Jesus, the sun. So up on this roof, right here, so I've got this section here lit up. And just so you know what's going through my head, if I were to fall and roll down, I've got about a 10-foot drop to a porch. Now folks, that would hurt like hell. However, if I fall off the other side, I've got about a 30, let's say 24-foot fall to the ground. So I'm a little nervous about that side. And I really wish I'd have bought a harness with a side clip like mine. I don't know if you can see it. Clips in the back. Really wish I'd have bought one with a side clip so I can get off of this lifeline a lot easier. But it is what it is. I'm going to go down and have a moment, regroup, and come back up. Alright, so the day is winding down. We got all the lights put up. Got them hooked up to a timer. They're all working. They didn't lay out exactly like I wanted, but I'm pretty happy with it. Let me spin you around and show you. I'm not sure how well it's showing up on camera, but pretty much what we've got is the edges of the roof line lined out. Now, this area here, I would like to have lights going down here and over, but unfortunately with the store-bought lights that the customer supplied, it would look really weird to have that. And you can see I've still got my ladder over here. I got a button up an end over there, but that's pretty much it. The job went well. Took a little longer than I thought it would, but it is what it is. You may notice this is also the yard that I've done a annual maintenance cleanup on in one of the videos. So yeah, I think we're good to go here. I'm gonna just button up this extension cord and timer and hit the road. All right, folks. Well, I inside editing the Ridge Pro video and realized I had not made a closing to that video. I finished up that job and wanted to get home and get some dinner and whatnot, and I apologize for the lighting. It's as you can see, it's extremely dark out here. I think it's 9 p.m. So what I've done is I've got a couple of lights out here in my little shop, and anyways, just wanted to make a little closing video, and I'll let you know that this was not a review for the Ridge Pro. It's I didn't even really discuss any of my opinions or anything, just kind of a short video of me putting up some Christmas lights and using the product. I'll do another video kind of in depth and product review kind of deal and discuss the features of it and the benefits and whatnot. But anyways, just hope you enjoyed hanging out doing the Christmas light job, and yeah, appreciate you watching the video, and I guess that's about it. It's about time for me to finish out this video and whatnot. So yeah, anyways, if you like the video, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. I'm going to have tons more content related to my business and things that I do here, and do some product reviews, things like that. Try to create a little outdoor community kind of deal. But yeah, so if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, leave comments down below, and don't forget, hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. Thank y'all. Y'all have a great one.